let's talk about periods. In the last video I talked about dealing with period pain and chronic pain at the same time. And in this video I just want to talk about what I use on my period, because we're branching out on this channel. Yeah. So there's things like pads, tampons, menstrual cups like the Diva cup, the Moon cup, Luna cup. I don't know the names of all the cups. There's period panties and cloth pads, and is that it? I'm not really sure. But I want to say that at this point in my life, I am a tampon user and a pad user, and at the same time, depending on the situation. So when I got my first period at 12 and up through age, I don't know, maybe 20. I don't think this was until I was in my younger 20s, but throughout that period of time, I was a strict pad user. I don't like the idea of shoving things up my vagina. It scared me, and I have attempted to use them, but I was never really successful, so I just quit doing that. But then as I got my license and I started going out more, I wanted something that made me feel a little more secure. And it wasn't just, I wanted to feel more comfortable, because when you are wearing pads, people say that wearing pads feels like a diaper. I don't get that feeling, however, I do get the feeling of the drop, as Sophia calls it, the drop, and I don't like that. That makes me paranoid. So, if I'm just hanging around at home and I'm not doing anything, I would just wear a pad. That's it. When I plan on going out, if I'm spending a lot of time out, then I will wear both a tampon and a pad. And I do mean like an actual pad, not a padding liner. Because when I use up a tampon, always, without fail, even if it's just 3 or something hours, when I go to the bathroom and, I pull my pants down, there's blood on the pad, and I don't mean like a little bit. So I need that extra protection. I will probably never wear tampons alone except when I'm in a shower, and I don't have any underwear to wear, because you don't typically wear underwear in the shower. If somebody does, then go you, but I don't. So what do I use? For tampons, I've experimented with a few brands. I've used Kotex, the Kotex U, whatever the bright color line was. I liked it, but it wasn't really for me. I've used the Tampax Pearl Compact, which I really did like, but then I found something that I like better. The Playtex Sport, and this is the regular. I could probably afford to go to the super, but we just use the regular right now. I think my friend Whitney told me about these because I was looking for a different tampon brand, something that was easier to get up there and slide in a lot easier. There is another Playtex line that I have. I think it's called the Gentle Glide or something. It's in the cupboard somewhere. But I don't like it because it often doesn't go in, and then I have to waste it and start all over. This is my current favorite, the Playtex Sport. It's just easy to get in. The way that it holds, I don't want to use up a tampon. But you know the bottom part that you hold on to while you push the tampon into your vagina? I love that. It makes it so much easier, and the applicators, in my opinion, fantastic. So the pads that I use along with it they are actually from Kotex, and these are the, what are you? They're just the Kotex U Overnight Security Maxi pads. I love the overnight ones. I don't want anything else because my period has a mind of its own and will go up north and down south when you wouldn't think that it would. So instead of having 2 regular size pads, and I used to do this, before I found the overnight ones, I had 2 regular pads that I would put in front of the other, and that's what I did. And now I don't have to do that because the overnight ones. One thing I noticed is that this one does not have wings, and this one does. They are the exact same thing. This is the one that I buy while I'm in Toronto, and this is the one that I have from the US. The Canadian ones, for some reason, have wings. And I cannot find anything, or I cannot find any store that has these without the wings. I am very anti-wing. The only wings I like are the ones on my eyes. I don't like wings, and I'm not really sure why. I think for one, they always get it undone and then they stick to my thighs, and it's uncomfortable when I pull my pants down and when I sit and move around. But in Toronto, I cannot find anything that's just ones without the wings. But anyway, these are really fantastic for sleeping. When I'm sleeping, I typically do wear tampon and pad because I just feel safer that way. My period usually lasts from Tuesday through Friday, and then there's a little bit on Saturday. So on Friday nights and Saturday nights, I tend to just be pad only. And usually on Tuesday, if I get it late Tuesday, I can get away with just wearing the pad because there's not enough blood to stick to the tampon. I've always been curious about the menstrual cups, but I feel like they're so complicated. And I know my friends who do use them said the same thing, and then they're like, I would never go back to tampons, because tampons, you know, they are a little dangerous. You leave them in for too long, you have the risk of getting toxic shock syndrome, which is not fun, but I am a baby, and they look extremely intimidating. I don't know, maybe one of these days I will try them, but I don't know, I'm just afraid. But they would be so much cheaper. I know they would be. I know my friend Andrea has tried, what are they called? Luna pads? I don't remember. They're cloth pads. She has a video talking about them here. Those seem very interesting, you know, instead of wasting money on pads as much as I like these, but you know, these products are so expensive. Having to buy them every month, and it's just, why can't they be cheaper? These cost me almost $15 together. I hate it. But yes, if you are a period getter, please down below, let's talk about what you use if you are comfortable with sharing, obviously. If you have used the cup, or if you do use the cup, let me know which one you like, because I know some people have good experiences with one and bad experiences with the other, because they're not exactly alike. So let's get educated. If you want to follow me on all my social media, links to that will be down below. If you want to help support my content, you can do so by being a monthly patron on Patreon or leave tips on Coffee. Both links will be down below. I upload every Mondays and Thursdays, and I will see you later.